EastEnders star Lacey Turner puffs on a cigarette while her fiancé Matt Kay picks up a pizza.
This is what Prince George will eat at school, and it's not turkey twizzlers.
Daniela Westbrook shows off her baby bump in a bikini as she snorts fiancé on the beach.
One person posted, "Oh my, Rachel Riley." Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Barely Contained, the podcast which probs and probes, examines and inquires into the world of online celebrity journalism. My name is Matt Withers, and as ever, I'm joined by Chris Beckett.
Hello.
Welcome to all our new listeners, and surprisingly, there are quite a few of you. And a big shout out in particular to our fans in Russia. You stay safe. Chris, I believe you want to bring to people's attention a bit of a showbiz scoop which appeared on the Mail Online.
Yes, Matt, get ready for this one. Headline, never too far from Albert Square. EastEnders star Lacey Turner puffs on a cigarette while her fiancé Matt Kay picks up a pizza as they enjoy a low-key date night.
I'm looking forward to this one.
That really is low-key, isn't it? I mean, it's not exactly hold the front page. She's best known for her role as Stacey Fowler on EastEnders.
I would say arguably she's only known, and I only know her for this because of this story.
I believe probably Domino's might know her. And Lacey Turner, 29, showed that despite being an award-winning soap star, she's no diva, as she was seen to sit in her car while her fiancé Matt Kay collected a takeaway pizza for the pair to enjoy.
This is good.
The gorgeous brunette waited patiently in the car for her beau and enjoyed a crafty cigarette out of the window.
Yeah, why is it crafty?
I've never understood crafty cigarettes, to be honest. One, I don't smoke. Two, crafty implies you're doing some sort of clever form of smoking, which doesn't seem to apply here.
Yeah, like she was doing it through a different orifice. Here she was just doing it out of the window of... I didn't mean it like that. Here she was just doing like some kind of like show in Bangkok. Out of the window of a car, in full view of everyone. Indeed, it says here it was not too far from Albert Square, so she wasn't too far from that fictional suburb of East London.
Maybe it means metaphorically she wasn't too far from Albert Square. We'll leave you to ponder that one. Also, I like the way that she was waiting patiently in the car, very much like a golden retriever might do.
Yeah, not banging on the windows to take away, saying, "Don't forget the garlic bread!"
Or perhaps honking the EastEnders theme. The loved-up pair got engaged last September during a romantic holiday in Venice. Revealing the news mere minutes after the proposal, Matt took to Instagram to share a snap in which a visibly stunned Lacey shows off her sparkly engagement ring.
We need to start a kind of a PDF of a drinking game you could download and play during this. And every time that somebody takes to Instagram, they could do a pizza.
Do a pizza or a shot? Yeah, I think that could definitely work. Also, it's already quite clear that from the halcyon days of their relationship when they got engaged last September, already it's gone down to quite a humdrum level. One of you waiting in the car, smoking a fag, the other getting a takeaway pizza. Captioning the shots, he wrote, "She said yes. Oosh. Hashtag fiancé at Lacey Turner."
Just to, in case people were unaware, she said yes, and then this is spelled O-O-O-O-O S-S-S-H-H-H-H-H-H-H.
Well, it's important that people know. I mean, what I would say is, on the basis of that, Lacey, it's not too late to call it off.
Yeah.
However, the happy couple admitted to OK that the proposal, which occurred in a gondola during their romantic break, almost didn't go to plan. Laughing at the memory, Lacey revealed, "I said yes straight away, of course, although as we cuddled afterwards, the gondola tipped a bit and we nearly fell off." While they are yet to tie the knot, the duo did confess during the interview that they are already keen to start a family together. Lacey said, "I'm ready for motherhood and I want 4 children. Matt wants 3. Oh, trouble in paradise already there, I think. I mean, maybe they should just try sharing a pizza first, see how they get on.
Or, split it. 3.4.
Stuffed crust.
What was that? Do you remember that sitcom? I think
2.4 children
2.4.
you're referring to, I
Sorry.
think.
It had the brother of the guy who's now Tony and Hollyoaks in it. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I digress. Carry on.
Yes. The pair met when they were 15 years old, and they have dated intermittently ever since. Their relationship got into full swing after Lacey split with ex-boyfriend Jake Gottlieb in 2006, but the notoriously private star was initially coy about discussing her relationship.
It's not that private. She's just been speculating in a best-selling weekly magazine about the
Exactly.
difficulties of how many children they're going to have.
Well, and keeping with the food theme there, Matt, I understand you've got some unbelievable royal news, and no, it's not that news.
That was an excellent segue, Chris. Congratulations. Yeah, this is from the Daily Star. This is the big royal news, really. This is what they were talking about on CNN earlier. Headline, "This is what Prince George will eat at school, and it's not turkey Twizzlers."
This is what the Queen will wear on a state visit, and it's not a pair of Bermuda shorts and a 2007 Lazio away shirt.
The subhead here, just in case you missed this from the headline because it was quite nuanced, the subhead is Prince George will miss out on turkey Twizzlers when he starts school this week.
They're obsessed.
The royal is set to feast on organic fruit, vegetables, eggs and meat. Oh, yeah, your four main groups there.
Okay.
The menu at £17,000 a year Thomas's Battersea in London includes lamb ragu with garlic and fresh herbs served with organic grated cheese, baton carrots and cucumber.
Ooh, do they do bookings? That sounds quite nice.
I love how they just put and cucumber at the end as if that's the most exotic of foods.
It's the high end, right there.
Oh, lordy-da, I'm having cucumber. Steamed whole wheat twisty pasta, Mediterranean couscous and baked smoked mackerel on a bed of poi lentils are also served up. I may have mispronounced that, so I'll edit that if so. Dessert options include an oatmeal and raisin cookie served with a banana milkshake and steamed jam and coconut sponge with custard.
Nah, actually I'm going to see if there's any of that pizza left. Lacey!
4-year-old George is joining reception classes at the school on Thursday. Headmaster Simon O'Malley said, "We hope that our pupils will leave this school with a strong sense of social responsibility, set on a path to flourish as conscientious and caring citizens of the world."
Well, and baton carrots and banana milkshakes are very much the bedrock on which citizens are raised.
Yeah. He might also have added, "You've cut and pasted this from the school's website, haven't you?"
Control X, Control V.
Then the story takes a slightly renegade turn, increasingly so. So then it goes on, parents spend an average of around £101 per child on back-to-school uniform and sports kit, according to research by Nationwide Current Accounts. And just last week, murder squad cops arrested two suspects just yards away from Prince George's new school.
I mean, I'm not sure where to go from there. Nando's?
I think where we should go is a story in the on the Mirror online about the past's Daniela Westbrook.
The past. Daniela Westbrook shows off her baby bump in a bikini as she snogs fiancé on the beach. Daniela, 34, and her tomboy fiancé Alan Thomason were alternating between exercises and PDAs on Friday.
Right. What does this reporter think tomboy means?
It's sort of maybe like it's George and Famous Five territory, isn't it? I mean, they've not quite. I think they mean toy boy.
I think they might do, unless I've got this completely arse about here. I've misunderstood it, but yeah, I think they might do.
Daniela Westbrook has been spotted working out and snogging her fiancé on a beach in Spain. The 43-year-old actress and her tomboy fiancé, Alan Thomason, 34, were seen doing squats, push-ups, mountain climbers and stretches on Friday, when they weren't passionately kissing each other, that is.
That is. A couple of points from that. In the space of you reading this out, she's gone from 34 to 43. So, kids, don't do drugs. And also, Alan Thomason is, for the second time in 3 paragraphs, a tomboy. So I don't think this was a mistake. I think that she thinks, that the girl who's written this, that Alan Thomason is perhaps an 11-year-old girl in an elaborate disguise, which would make this a far darker story. I'm not suggesting that anything like that has happened.
Ex-EastEnders star Daniela looked confident and proud to show off her baby bump and slim figure, dressed in nothing but a bikini and trainers, among holiday goers in the Mediterranean country. Well, that's Spain, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they're on a beach, so her wearing a bikini, not that surprising.
This is the classic, I've said Spain once, I need another way to allude to it in the second part, so it could be in the Mediterranean country, in the land of bullfights and castanettas, in the country where criminals from Essex go.
The tapas-loving nation, 178 or how old it is. Daniela said last week that she's happier than ever with life now that she's pregnant with Alan's baby. We've just been to the doctor for a baby checkup, she told Mirror Online on 31st of August. I'm happier than ever. Life couldn't be sweeter. The new couple, who started dating this summer and got engaged after a whirlwind romance, are now expecting their first child together, Daniela's third after 21-year-old Kai and Jodie, 16. She confirmed the news to Sunday Mirror after weeks of speculation, saying, "It doesn't matter what happens in the future when this little one arrives."
Speculation by whom? Who's been speculating about when Daniela Westbrook's going to get married?
Well, bear in mind as well, they've only been dating this summer, so there's not been very long for speculation to build.
Yeah, I mean, summer ended at the weekend. So the past few days have been dominated by speculation as to when Daniela Westbrook would marry the man that she met last month.
But it doesn't matter what happens in the future when this little one arrives. I think North Korea might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
The actress became infamous in 2001 when a photo showed the septum of her nose had disintegrated through cocaine abuse. She recently moved to America and became a born-again Christian. Hey Matt, I wonder if she was being shown to do some nose push-ups.
Right, and we come to the part of the podcast which regular listeners know is called The Life of Riley, which is where we discuss the daily stories that appear on the Express Online and the Star Online, largely about what Rachel Riley has worn and said on that day's countdown. Head to the Express Online for this week's, and the headline here, Rachel Riley squeezes curves into skin-tight dress for jaw-dropping countdown appearance. I tell you what, Chris, the Express does not lightly use the word jaw-dropping.
I'm getting ready for this.
Rachel Riley regularly sends countdown viewers into a frenzy. It's not her, it's the fact.
You say that.
Yeah. I mean, most of them are having a frenzy because they're having a cardiac arrest, given the average age. And today was no different as she wowed fans in a figure-hugging bright yellow dress. Rachel Riley, 31, sent temperatures soaring once again on the Channel 4 show today as she squeezed her enviable curves into the colourful skin-tight number, which finished just above her knees to showcase her ridiculously toned pins.
Ridiculously toned.
I mean, they have ticked off every possible bingo item on there, haven't they?
Enviable curves.
Rachel's sizzling get-up featured white stripes down either side.
Like one of those, souped-up Ford Escorts.
Yeah, or maybe it was on each side was one half of the popular indie band of the noughties.
Well, yeah.
And in the middle, either side in the middle, and she flashed her pert posterior as she moved to the side to place the letters on the board.
She's not just doing her job; she's doing a job.
The bombshell wore her blonde locks straight and loose, and she looked as stunning as ever as she continued her presenting duties.
No letting up.
Unsurprisingly, it didn't take long for viewers to gush over her latest look online, with many likening her outfit.
Many?
Yeah, I mean, we'll come to this. Many likening her outfit to a tennis ball. How many would you say many is, Chris?
I don't know, a few dozen, maybe 100.
Yeah. I mean, here it's one. One person posted, "Oh my, Rachel Riley." Hey, that could be sung to Seven Nation Army, isn't it? Keeping the White Stripes theme going.
When I read "Oh my, Rachel Riley," I kind of have this kind of Carry On type, maybe Kenneth Williams, "Oh matron" type voice.
I find it more sinister, as in somebody is plotting to kidnap her. Again, I've got no proof of this. When Rachel Riley smiles uncontrollably, putting the letters out on #countdown, and you have no idea why, a second shared alongside a heart-eyed man image. Because she's a pro.
Heart-eyed man image.
A third joked, it reminds me of a tennis ball.
Ah, bingo, that's the one.
Rachel's latest appearance comes after she caused a stir on social media after shouting at This Morning regular Martin Lewis during the numbers round on Thursday's instalment. When Martin, 45, tried to show a contestant an easier way of working something out, Rachel snapped and refused to let him finish his sentence.
Blimey.
I'll let Martin do the final calculation, the stunner had originally asked, while wowing in a saucy lilac ensemble.
There's a good little fashion flashback there.
Well, you get the answer, a confused Martin started. It's a very complicated way to do it. Rachel corrected him, saying it was a very impressive way to get to the target number, but things soon turned a little fraught. There was an easier way if you did the 66 times, Martin went on, however he was quickly stopped in his tracks. The former Strictly Come Dancing star shouted, "No, we're not having that. We're saluting Noel for his marvellous maths."
Two things. Noel is not mentioned. It's kind of quite a random.
Gallagher, Fielding,
Edmonds, possibly.
Yeah, Bon.
But also the way that quote has been used, it makes her sound a bit like Ben Kingsley in Sex and the Beast. We're not having that.
I was thinking more kind of Joyce Grenfell, but that's going to be lost on all those people in Russia, isn't it? Listening in.
Well,
Countdown airs weekdays at 2:10 p.m. on Channel 4. Well, I think that'll probably do for this week, Chris. Isn't that some absolute belters there? Thank you for bringing those to our attention.
No, thank you.
We'll be back in another couple of weeks. But hey, if you can't wait that long, why not follow us on Twitter at barely_pod? And if you like the cut of our jib, leave a review on iTunes.
Hey, did you say that was... What was that Twitter handle again?
Hey, Chris, it's at barely_pod.
Cool.
And we'll see you in a fortnight's time.
See ya.
Bye.